Shirley by Charlotte Brontë. Chapter 1. Levitical. Of late years an abundant shower of curates has fallen upon the north of England. They lie very thick on the hills. Every parish has one or more of them. They are young enough to be very active, and ought to be doing a great deal of good. But not of late years are we about to speak. We are going back to the beginning of this century. Late years, present years, are dusty, sunburnt, hot, arid. We will evade the noon, forget it in siesta, pass the midday in slumber, and dream of dawn. If you think from this prelude that anything like a romance is preparing for you, reader, you were never more mistaken. Do you anticipate sentiment and poetry and reverie? Do you expect passion and stimulus and melodrama? Calm your expectations. Reduce them to a lowly standard. Something real, cool, solid lies before you. Something unromantic, as a Monday morning, when all who have work wake with the consciousness that they must rise and betake themselves thereto. It is not positively affirmed that you shall not have the taste of the exciting, perhaps towards the middle and close of the meal, but it is resolved that the first dish set upon the table shall be one that a Catholic, ay, even an Anglo-Catholic, might eat on Good Friday and Passion Week. It shall be cold lentils and vinegar without oil. It shall be unleavened bread with bitter herbs, and no roast lamb. Of late years, I say, an abundant shower of curates has fallen upon the north of England, but in 1811–12 that affluent rain had not descended. Curates were scarce then. There was no pastoral aid, no additional curate society to stretch a helping hand to worn-out old rectors and incumbents, and give them the wherewithal to pay a vigorous young colleague from Oxford or Cambridge. The present successors of the apostles, disciples of Dr. Pusey, and tools of the propaganda, were at that time being hatched under cradle blankets, or undergoing regeneration by nursery baptism, in wash-hand basins. You could not have guessed by looking at any one of them that the Italian eye and double frills of its net cap surrounded the brows of a preordained, specially sanctified successor of St. Paul, St. Peter, or St. John. Nor could you have foreseen, in the folds of its long nightgown, the white surplice in which it was hereafter cruelly to exorcise the souls of its parishioners, and strangely to nonplus its old-fashioned vicar by flourishing aloft in a pulpit the shirt-like raiment which...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?